We will be live momentarily after the national anthem and the player introductions. We will, once again, we will go completely over the air once we have our national anthem and our player introductions. Thank you. Once again, folks, for those of you just joining, we will go over the air once we have our national anthem and player introductions. Thank you. And with that, we say welcome everyone to Groveport Madison High School, the home of Le'Veon Bell Field here at Cruiser Stadium. Yes, that former NFL running back who played most of his seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We welcome you to Le'Veon Bell Field, where your Grove City Greyhound boys soccer team battles the Groveport Madison Cruisers. And with that, I say welcome everyone to a special presentation of Greyhounds boys soccer on the Barstool Grove City Sports Network. I'm Aiden Fusner. Let's get this game underway without any introduction. And here we go. And just almost going in. What a start to the game. So Groveport will begin with the goal kick here. We will go with them by numbers as we can identify. Battling for it and eventually getting it is Aiden Soroy, getting it out to McKinley Bailey. Bailey going out, getting Trenton Evans on a pass, and that one's going to go out of bounds. And here's another battle for it here. McKinley Bailey gets on top of it, and here's another battle for it. And here's a kick toward the net, and this one's going to be played by Soroy, and there's the whistle right there. So Groveport will get this thing back, and we'll start once again from the goal. Here's the kick going to midfield. This is going to be played by number 8. With battling for it is McKinley Bailey. They're heading upfield with it as Andy Smith kicks it. Goes to Ben Ransburg, who tries to get it over to Anton Gagliardi, but that will be just short. Here's Kyle Query with it now. Query tries to get it over the middle, and going back, looks like McKinley Bailey. And here's Michael Bowling. Here's a great opportunity, and he gets tripped. And here is there a card? It doesn't look like there will be a card. But there will be a free kick. So free kick is coming up for Grove City. It will be Michael. Looks like Gagliardi and Bowling are having talks, but it looks like it's going to be Michael Bowling who makes this free kick here. And here it is. No, it's Gagliardi, and Grove City gets on the board first. What a shot by Anton Gagliardi, and Grove City takes an early 1-0 lead over the Cruisers as we get almost 3 minutes into this soccer game. What a start. And Groveport gets this immediately. Here's number 10. And that will go out of bounds, where number 3 will throw in for Groveport Madison. He throws it over, goes right side, goes to Soroy, looks for a battle. And there's a couple whistles. Number 5. Excuse me, not number 5. That is Jake Wells. That kick goes to Michael Bowling, who gets his kick intercepted by number 20 of Groveport. He passes it to number 9. 9 gets it over, and that is number 10. 10 looks for a good pass to number 9, but that's going to be too far, and that will be played by Xavier Myers, who will leave it, and that will go out into the goal. So Elijah Williamson is back at goalie once again today for Grove City. And here are this Greyhounds offense once again. Grove City will get this in, going over to Soroy. Soroy gets past midfield, gets it back out, going to Bowling. Bowling goes left with it, goes to Soroy. Soroy is going to go over to Xavier Myers. Myers with the kick over. Soroy to Anton Gagliardi. Can he get another one here? That will be on the pass. That's going to be intercepted. Once again, another battle for it here, as Grove City will win that. But that will go to number 10 of Groveport. This goes out, and that's going to be well played by Trenton Evans. And Groveport will throw it. Going to number 20, and that will be played by Andy Smith of Grove City. Going out right, and that will be left and going out of bounds. Here's your throw once again. Grove City, flag goes up. And here's a throw in by 13. Here it goes, going right. Kicked out. And Grove City. Nope, it's going to be Groveport once again. Number 13, he will throw in. And that is going to be played defensively by Grove City. And the flag's going to go up here. So Groveport's going to get another opportunity at this thing. And they will throw it in. And here we go. Nope, free kick. Going up top and saved by Elijah Williamson. Williamson with a stop tonight. And this one's going to be kicked out. It's a cloudy day here today at Groveport. We saw a couple things of rain, but it looks like there's just little tiny droplets in the radar. Nothing too much for tonight. So we should have a good contest. Wells will get this. Bowling. Going to Aiden Soroy. Going to Myers. Query is back. Getting this. And he's going to go. And that will go out of bounds. So Groveport will get a goal kick here. And a battle with it was number 6, Trenton Evans. Throw in goes to Grove City. Gagliardi passes it back. Going over the top, Kyle Query. Back is Bowling. Going to Xavier Myers. Back to Wells. And that is intercepted. Back to number 9 of Groveport. Flag goes up. And Grove City will get this throw in. So the ball will go right back in Grove City's possession. And they will toss it back to Williamson. Williamson will just kick this out. Brandsburg. That will go out of bounds. So a good 1-0 start for this Grove City offense on the early goal by Anton Gagliardi. Now we got to see, what can this team do in advantage? Will it be Will it be another win for Grove City? Or will Groveport give them the challenge? Grove City here gets the free kick. And they will kick this short. Query on the play going to Jake Wells. And that will go out of bounds. Wells to throw in, goes to Bowling, back to Wells, goes over to Xavier Myers, and this is going to be attempted to be cleared out, and with it now is Query, and that's going to be blocked by Gagliardi, his own man, but Grove City will get this thing back, going to Bowling, then going over to Jake Wells, who gets it out to Gagliardi, and Groveport will get possession of this. Going to number 20, going upfield, back to number 9. Does he have enough? No, out of bounds. Out of bounds. So here is the kick. McKinley Bailey gets possession, going out to Ben Ransburg. And looks like miscommunication between Bailey and Ransburg as that kick got blocked. And here is Groveport with possession. Number 10 going to number 13. And will the flag go up here? No, it will not. Groveport still has it. Goes down. The pass underneath. Attempting the pass, but that will be Grove City possession. Going out to Gagliardi. Gagliardi with some space, and that's going to be saved by the goaltender of Groveport, who will throw it to number 9. And Soroy, no, Groveport will win that battle, and Grove City will get this right back. Soroy going in, played by number 13 of Groveport, going down with it, and Query. That'll be Jake Wells.
Hey, let's clean it up, White.
And here, back and forth between the two, no flag. I hear a whistle, and there is one. There is a whistle now as we get into the 13-minute mark of this first half. Has been pretty quiet since the Gagliardi goal back before the 3rd minute of this game. And here's the kick for Groveport, and that will be saved by Elijah Williamson. Williamson with possession, giving it back to Grove City. And Soroy giving it all for it. Gagliardi will pass it out. This is going to be interesting. Evans. And just right. Excuse me, that is not Evans. That is Kyle Query who attempted that shot. And that was just right. Still a great offensive possession for Grove City, and Groveport will take over. Now we'll go out of bounds and right back to Grove City. Jake Wells. Going to Kyle Query. And that will go out, going to Ben Ransburg. And that is picked off by number 8 of Groveport, going to number 20. Going out on the left side. And your kick is just right. just right for Groveport. And that's a great shot to see if you are a Cruiser fan watching this stream. Here's your kick. Here's your kick. Going to Gagliardi. And that's going to hit the field goal post, which will be a turnover right back to Groveport. Here's number 10. Going out, number 9. And that is going to go up and over the field goal post. And here's a substitution. Couple substitutions, actually. Number 12 will enter for number 20 on Groveport. And for Grove City, Grant Liskany will enter the game. It looks like it was from Michael Bowling. So a couple substitutions as we get into the 17th minute. Here's your kick. That is going out of bounds. Bailey gets it back. Myers. Wells. Intercepted. Going back with his number 13. And that is going to be in the corner and picked up by Xavier Myers. And Groveport will get this back, but not before McKinley Bailey can play that well. Groveport will keep possession, however. And here is the toss in. So it's a Tuesday night, and with that in mind, I would like to make an announcement regarding Thursday night's volleyball contest between Grove City and Westerville Central. Due to family coming in town that day, that broadcast will be canceled. Once again, due to family coming in town on Thursday, the volleyball broadcast between Grove City and Westerville Central is now a no broadcast. I will still be broadcasting the Grove City Central Crossing game on Friday, which should be a fun one. So it will be this contest and the Central Crossing football game, and those will be my 2 broadcasts of the week. As Groveport goes back to kick. That is going to go right back. And Wells will get this on the other side. That's intercepted by Pennybacker. Gets this to Liskany. And off a Groveport header that's going back to Grove City. Here is Xavier Myers. Goes to Jake Wells. Goes to Liskany, who still has possession of it. And going back with it. No. Groveport takes over. And here is Grove City once again. Jake Wells gets it over. And Gagliardi. That is going right. As we reach the halfway point of the first half, your score, Grove City 1, Groveport 0. Once again, Grove City 1, Groveport 0. That is the halfway point of this first half. As now we get going here. Groveport used to be a Grove City divisional opponent back a couple of conference realignments ago. Grove City was in the same division as Lancaster, Pick Central, Reynoldsburg, Pick North, and Gahanna Lincoln. So very interesting to see about Grove City as these two meet up once again. I remember these two teams playing all throughout. And though they weren't the biggest of rivals to Grove City, their matchups were interesting, as Grove City will get a throw in here. Looks like Soroy will lead. And Groveport will take this over, going over with a sweet pass, and that will be cleared back to Grove City and back to Williamson. So going with it now, Michael Bowling will get this to Soroy, but the flag goes up. The flag goes up as Groveport will get this right back. Here's your throw. Bowling. Inside. Battle with it. There's a couple of Groveport defenders. And here's a race for it. And that's going to be Myers. And Grove City, Ryan Boyce will throw in. Pennybacker, Liskany. Will that go out of bounds? No, it will not. Gagliardi with the pass. And almost an own goal there. But Groveport will make Grove City get a corner kick here. This is going to be very interesting now. It will be McKinley Bailey kicking. And here it is. And that is too far. Too far, and that will go right back to Groveport. We have 16 minutes to go here in this first half. here is a couple. Here's Groveport. Xavier Myers. That is going to be intercepted. Liskany. Pennybacker. And they will give this to Grove City. Boyce to throw. Liskany. Over to Soroy. And now be kicked. And Bailey. Back to Groveport. Fighting with it. Liskany. Gives it to Bowling. It looks like it was deflected out by Groveport. And it looks like it's going to be, the flag is down. So it looks like we will have a corner kick. So we see a couple of Groveport students in our section. Here's the throw. Groveport to get this right back. Here is your kick. And here is here's a run at it. Is Groveport. Myers with the great defensive stop. Groveport with a second chance. Number 13. Going back, number 7. And that's going to be played very well on the defensive side. But that will go right out of bounds. And back to Groveport. Less than 13 to go here in this first half of play. Throw going. And here's your throw. Played well on the defense. Bailey gives it to Query. That will go right back to Groveport. Boyce to throw in. Here it is, going left side, Bailey. And that's going to be deflected. And there goes Groveport with a run at it. Number 8. And Who's going to get there? It's going to be Spence. Spence got there, and number 14 for Groveport will throw in. Going left. Gagliardi was there to battle for it. Groveport are going the other way. And Myers. That one will go out of bounds. Number 3 will throw this in for Groveport. Boyce to throw. Kick this out, going to Andy Smith. Ben Ransburg to play that one. Boyce. Intercepted. Boyce gets it back, but that will go out. Under 10 minutes to go here in this first half. Still a 1-0 game. Liskany. And a couple nice defensive stops. And here's another one. As Kyle Query gets it, going over. And almost had Gagliardi there. That will go out of bounds. And there was your throw in. Boyce. And great save there by the Groveport goaltender. Once again, still have not identified. Looks like it's 99 or 98. Still have not seen a full number. That caught my attention. So number 13 will get this out to number 3 for Groveport. Back over the right sideline. As here's Boyce to make a play on it. The flag goes up. The flag goes up. Less than 8 to go. Groveport will kick. Hold on. Who's going to kick this? It's going to be number 13 of Groveport with 7.5 to go here in the first half. Here it is. Kicks it over the top. And going back. Gagliardi. Smart by him to keep it at the chest. And now we'll go out of bounds. 7 minutes left in the first half. As the sun begins to set on a cloudy and a little bit of rain here on this Tuesday day here at Groveport Madison High School. Six and a half to go. Here's your kick. And that is going to be intercepted, going the other way. Gagliardi. That is going to go back to Groveport. And that will, after a deflection, Grove City will gain possession. There's another throw going to Liskany. Liskany almost tripped. Pass outside by Soroy. And there's Soroy. And now that will go out of bounds. It looks like Grove City will throw it in. Going to Liskany. And this Saturday will mark, or this Monday, I should say, will be 1 month since the season began. We've started our journey on August 12th down at Canal Winchester, just a short road away. And now we are at the midpoint week. This Grove City team will battle Groveport, which is live here on the Barstool Grove City Sports Network. And then on Thursday, they will go and travel to Bloom Carroll High School. So a soft week for Grove City before they get into any gauntlet of a schedule. And that thing is going out of bounds. Out of bounds. 4 minutes to go. And we will have another throw-in. Number 3, Liskany, back to number 10, who kicks it over across the midfield, going to number 11. That's going to go back to number 8. Number 8 going around, going back the other side. Makes a move, and no one's falling for it here. And Spence will get this one back and kick this out of bounds. Great defense there by Kate Spence, the sophomore defenseman. And there is now 3 minutes to go in this first half. Another reminder that this coming Thursday, our volleyball broadcast will now be a no broadcast. Once again, our volleyball broadcast will now be a no broadcast. That is due to family in town. So we will see how that goes on soon. Boyce to throw in. Going left side is Ransburg. And that is no flag. No flag. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to play. Here is a sprint. And that's going to go out of bounds with Kate Spence to throw. This is going to go back to Groveport, and under 2 to go. Substitution. Number 9 will come in for, it looks like, number 8. No substitution made for Grove City. And that this is going to go across. 1 minute to go here in this first half. 3. And Williamson will get the stop. Here is your Bowling. Get this out to Soroy. He will kick it back to Bowling. Number 5. Stopped by Myers. Number 2. Kicked. Going over to Groveport's goal. He will stop it. And here is a bicycle kick.
10, 9,
Less than 10 to go.
7, 6,
5 seconds left.
4.
Randsburg, one last heave. And that is the end of the first half. Your score, Grove City 1, Groveport 0. This is a live presentation of Grove City Boys Soccer on the Barstool Grove City Sports Network. We will be back momentarily. Welcome everyone back to the second half of Grove City Boys Soccer. This is a presentation of the Grove City Boys Soccer on the Barstool Grove City Sports Network. Right now here at Le'Veon Bell Field here at Cruiser Stadium, your score Grove City 1, Groveport 0. Welcome back everyone, I'm Aiden Fusner. So this first half got started with a wild goal set by Anton Gagliardi in the 3rd minute of play. With that coming to mind, ever since, this game has been a very defensive scoring game. Or a defensive game, excuse me. As both teams have really played well. Now we see, will Grove City keep its 1-0 lead, extend it, or will Groveport make it a battle here? Here's McKinley Bailey, a couple good shots early to start the second half. And Grove City keeps it in their territory. Query gets it out to Bailey. Gets it out to Jake Wells, but that will go out of bounds. And Groveport will get their first crack at a possession here in the second half. Intercepted defensively. Going back with it is Trenton Evans. Evans kicks it out to Query. Query goes out to Bowling. Bowling goes out to Soroy. Soroy out to Query, to Boyce. He's had an outstanding defensive first half. And that is going to be cleared by Groveport, and Williamson will get this away. And it looked like number 8 of Groveport tried to get possession of it. He tripped. As it looked, we are completely at set here. And Bowling with the battle for it on defensive end. We'll get this out. Jake Wells. Wells kicks it out. Bailey with a nice play. And that is going to be intercepted. Wells. Bowling. Intercepted. And that is going to go out of bounds. As we reached the 4-minute mark, or the 44th of the game, we get into this second half. Still at the defensive side of this, at this side of the ball. But Grove City doing a great job keeping Groveport out of creating great shots. This defense set up perfectly, and there goes the flag. Well, is there a foul? No, there is not. No foul. But it will set up a free kick for Groveport. It will be number 14 to kick. Number 14 going out to kick. Here it is. And too high. So all tied up. Oh my gosh. Still 1-0. It could have been tied up if he made that. And Grove City will take this over. Going back. Randsburg, and there is, it looks like a push. No foul. Grove City will get the free kick. Pretty ideal crowd here tonight, despite the weather. Grove City fans can definitely travel though. This Grove City JV team pulled off a 2-1 win earlier tonight. Here is, and here's the whistle again. And looks like Grove City is going to kick this from the corner here. Interesting moment here. Can Grove City get back in this? Here's the kick. Going out. And going out, boys. And that is a great save by boys. If number 5 of Groveport would have gotten that, he would have been a long way gone. Here's the throw in. Going the other side. Played well by Ethan Pennybacker. Kicks a bowling. Great kick. And out of bounds. Substitution for Groveport. Number 20 comes in. No substitutions for Grove City. Groveport will get this out of bounds. Grove City with the throw in. That's going to be intercepted. Number 10. And here's Gagliardi. And that is a great block by number 4, Groveport. Another throw in. This time it's going and almost had the opportunity there was McKinley Bailey. "32 minutes to go in the game." Some back and forth. McKinley Bailey. Michael Bowling there on defense. Here's the kick to the other side now. And chasing it. Nope, out of bounds. Out of bounds. 32 minutes to go. 1-0 game. And here's your kick by Trenton Evans. Going the other side. Bowling. Backward to going to Boyce. Boyce. And this thing will go backward. And here's the kick by Boyce. Going back the other way. Groveport. And this is going to go back toward the goal. And Randsburg gets a steal from it. Here's a shot. And that was probably the biggest opportunity of the night. Gagliardi had that. Just left. 30 minutes to go in the game. Still a 1-0 Grove City lead. Bailey gets it out to Bowling. Bowling getting it downfield again. And that will go out of bounds. Grove City still has it. Ransburg to throw in from around the 10-yard line. Here it is. Throw going back. And battle for it on both sides. Gagliardi, no. Taken away. Groveport with some distance on this. Battle for it. Still going. McKinley Bailey back the other way. And whistle, no foul. As we reach the 51-minute mark of this game. Going back. Gagliardi. And Bailey. Back to Myers. Boyce. And that will go out of bounds. So Groveport will take this over. Going back to Groveport. Inside, Ransburg. Just right. It was actually deflected. And that one is going back in play. Groveport's going to get this. Great opportunities for Grove City. They will get this one back. And number 20 will get this in play. Going out to Xavier Myers, who that will go out of bounds. 26 minutes to play. Williamson, the goal kick. Query. Ransburg. Evans. Query. Boyce. Boyce gets it over. More inside. Ransburg. Going over. Here's a race. Looks like it was Groveport's momentum, and Grove City will get this back. Going. Looks like another shot attempt by Ransburg, but that will be stopped by Groveport's goalie. Going back, Boyce. And this will just be back to Williamson. Williamson gets it in the air, going opposite side. Number 8. Intercepted. And we have... And he is able to get up. He is okay. As we are at 25 minutes to go here. 25 minutes left in this ball game. As this sky is almost black out here. And this shot attempt by number 13 of Groveport is just left. 1-0 Grove City lead with 24 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Groveport will get this back. We see in the crowd there's the women's players who just got done playing at Grove City tonight. Still have not received an update from that game. Once we do get one, I will get that score out to you guys. And a score update. Not a lot of score updates go around in the soccer world or the volleyball world. We usually see them in football on Friday nights. And battle for it. Flag goes up. Grove City, another throw. With a win tonight, Grove City will be at 3 straight wins. They previously beat Hilliard Darby last week and beat Granville the week before. Both of those contests were at Leisure Field. Back to Groveport. Picked off. Going the other way as Liskany take over. And we have a news update as the results of the Lancaster invite were in. Grove City's boys golf team finished second of 14 teams that competed there, with 3 players score in the 70s. So congrats to the boys golf team today, who is really going on a run here. 1 OCC left.
Let's go, White, let's go!
Still got a win to go. And they could become co-OCC champs for the 2nd year in a row. New Albany's up there at first right now. Couple strokes ahead. But that race is very, very, very close. Here's your kick. Over the top and stopped by the goaltender of Groveport. Here's a run. Flag goes up. And it looks like Groveport will throw in. We have reached 20 minutes to go. And your score, Grove City 1, Groveport 0. We have reached the final 20 minutes and almost a stopped clock, but Ransburg was able to get up. He is okay. There was a whistle though. And free kick coming for Grove City. Here it goes. Bowling gets this over. Almost goes in. Now we've reached the 20-minute mark. And once again, your next contest for the boys soccer team will be on Thursday when they go play at Bloom Carroll. That contest will begin at 7:15. No broadcast for that one. We definitely hope to find some more here in the future. We have a month until our postseasons get underway in our fall sports. We have golf getting ready to go into postseason. Cross country has a couple more meets to go here. And then football has a long way. Girls soccer has got a couple great games on their schedule. But what about the girls golf team and how dominant they have been over the past couple of events? It is just magnificent to see how great these girls are doing as they look to be back to back to back OCC champions. So Roy, pass out to Query, stopped and recovered by Groveport. And now we'll go out of bounds. Liskany. No, it will be Cade Spence to throw. Cade Spence to throw. It's going to go. And no. Flag is up. Flag is up. And it's going to go to Groveport. Free kick. Free kick for the Cruisers. This is a goal they must have here with 17 minutes left. Here it is. And Grove City will get this back. Going opposite way. Battle for it. Spence will get this. Over. That will be Kyle Query. Oh, behind himself. Pass. And that will go out of bounds. As Groveport will throw in. 16 minutes to go in the game. We've seen a couple of nice battles here. "16 minutes. Throw is going to be saved by Williamson. Back the other way are the Greyhounds. And we have another score update. The girls varsity tennis team has beaten Thomas Worthington 3-2. Once again, the girls varsity tennis team has defeated Thomas Worthington 3-2. Key win for this girls varsity tennis team as they keep moving on in their season. Still awaiting some more scores here as we are under the 15-minute mark of this game. Here's your kick. Kick is going right. And the flag is going up. Here's Williamson. Intercepted. Out of bounds. As we have a substitution, number 5 will come in for number 4. Less than 14 to go. Out of bounds. Your throw. Boyce. Still going. And battle. Saved by the Groveport goalie. 13 minutes to go. And this right here is your biggest possessions of the game for Groveport. Bowling will get this back. Going across midfield. Here's your pass to Gagliardi. And here's a shot. Stopped. And this goalie is on fire tonight. After allowing the 1 goal, he has shut Grove City out. And here's a turnover. Gagliardi. And this is going the other way. Here's your kick. Going inside and cleared out by Groveport. Query. We'll get this inside. Still having room. And now we'll go out of bounds. 11 minutes to go here in this ball game. Grove City 1, your Cruiser 0. And we're on top of the goalpost. It rolled off of it. Grove City gets a goal kick. Excuse me, a corner. Now we'll go to Liskany. Liskany goes right side. And that's going to go out. So here comes a throw in. Bowling. We'll let Ben Ransburg throw it in. Here's the throw. And cleared. Going back. Here's your... And there is the goal to ice it. What a goal by Kyle Query. And Grove City has basically iced tonight's game. What a shot. 2-0 Grove City with 10 minutes to go in the game. Here we go. Groveport, 10 minutes to work with here. Number 13 will get this in. It would take a miracle here in these last 10 minutes. And we've seen miracles happen in soccer, folks. Bowling. Gagliardi. Boyce. Myers. Myers comes back inside. Liskany. Boyce. And that's going to go out of bounds. Another battle for it here. Going back the other way. Grove City. Gagliardi. And here's a race for it. Ransburg, can it get there? No. Saved by this Groveport goalie. And this looked like it was going to go back to Liskany. But Groveport, oh, great defense by Ransburg. But Groveport will get it back. Number 10 will lead the charge. Going to number 19. Played defensively by Xavier Myers. Myers going the other way. Going to Gagliardi. Gagliardi. And here is, looks like a turnover. And that will... And here's Grove City with possession right back. Ransburg for another sprint, 4-1. And we'll win this one. Going up top. Almost had the goal. Was Aiden Saroy, the senior forward. Less than 8 to go in the game. Kicking it out was Xavier Myers. Bowling. Ransburg. Ransburg. Query. Evans. Back to Ransburg. Back to Query. Query with the shot. And that's going to be denied. Going back. Query. Going to Ransburg. Ransburg. Just saved. As we are almost at 6 minutes to go. Here is your Grove City offense. Going with it out of bounds. And Groveport will get this thing right back. And your throw. Boyce. Headed twice. Bowling, excuse me. Back to Ransburg. Ransburg. Going back the other way. Here's the throw. Going back. And number 11 of Groveport will get this out of there. Number 15 has to make one last chase for this. Flag goes up, however. Under 5 to go. And Grove City will get this back. Throwing it, but not before Groveport gets it back out. Number 11. And Grove City intercepts it by their own number 11, Aiden Soroy. And out of bounds into the Grove City bench. 4 minutes to go. Once again, it would take a miracle if for Groveport to get back into this. Here's your kick. Saved by Groveport. Going back to Myers. Myers hits a chance. Myers goes right side. Myers! And that's going back with Groveport. And here is a defensive battle for it. Boyce gives it up top. Bowling goes out. Wells gives it out to Boyce. Williamson will have it. And Boyce will reset. Back out. Going. Liskany. The other way. Liskany. Inside. Soroy. Going. And Groveport will have possession. So we are now under 3 minutes to go in this game. Kyle Query. Ransburg. Ben Ransburg. McKinley Bailey gets tripped up. No flag goes up though, however. And Groveport goes back the other way. Can they score here? And as we are now within 2 minutes. Under 2. Once again, it would take a miracle for Groveport to get right back in. Here's your throw in. Other side goes Grove City. And Williamson gets the stop. And Bowling. And we are at 1 minute left. One minute to go in this match. And free kick coming up for Grove City. No. It's going to be a throw-in for Groveport. 49.3 to go. Grove City will clear it. And there goes Groveport. 30 seconds. Goes inside. Number 5. Goes in. Number 18. Now we're at 30 seconds. Number 5 looks to get a kick. And that's going to go out. Clock's still ticking. We're at 20 seconds. And we are down to 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And no time's on the clock, and that's it. Grove City gets their 3rd straight win, defeating Groveport Madison 2-0. And with that, our next broadcast will be at Central Crossing on Friday, where Grove City and Central Crossing will collide in the Battle of 62. For Grove City, Groveport Madison High School, and everyone at the Barstool Grove City Sports Network, I'm Aiden Fusner. So long from Groveport Madison High School. Enjoy your night.